Before we talk about soft life, I need to ask you something. Are you living or are you just surviving? Welcome to Real Talk and Reflection. This is a space where we slow down, where we have honest conversations, where we don't perform strength, we unpack it. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Today's conversation is simple but deep. We're talking about soft life versus survival mode. And I want to ask you something before we even begin. Are you actually living or are you just coping? Take a breath. Because some of us are tired and we don't even realize how tense we are. This morning, I woke up, picked up my phone like most of us do, and I saw someone's WhatsApp status. It said a woman now hustles like 10 men. And I just sighed, not because it was dramatic, not because it was funny, but because it's true. And immediately one phrase came to my mind. Survival mode. Now, before anyone misunderstands me, let me say this clearly. There are men who are exhausted too, men carrying financial pressure silently, men supporting their families faithfully, men who are burnt out but don't even have language for it. And they deserve appreciation. They deserve softness too. This conversation is not about blaming men. It's about acknowledging pressure because survival mode is real for everyone. But this morning, that statement made me think about women because many women are not just hustling financially. They are hustling emotionally, mentally, domestically, spiritually, carrying visible and invisible weights, and doing it while smiling. We celebrate the woman who does it all, but we rarely ask her, are you okay? Are you safe? Are you tired? Now let's talk about soft life. The internet makes it look beautiful, silk robes, vacation videos, aesthetic mornings. But that's branding. Soft life is not an outfit. It's not a vacation. It's not a bank balance. Soft life is nervous system peace. It's waking up without anxiety already sitting on your chest. It's not constantly expecting something to go wrong. Because let's be honest, some of us, even when things are going well, we're still bracing, still preparing, still tense. That's survival mode. Survival mode doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like being the strong one, the responsible one, the fixer, the one everyone calls when there's a problem. And at some point, being strong stops feeling empowering. It starts feeling exhausting. When strength becomes compulsory instead of chosen, it becomes pressure. Survival mode usually started for a reason. Maybe you had to grow up too fast. Maybe you had no safety net. Maybe you experienced loss. Maybe you had to rebuild again and again. Your body adapted. It said stay alert, be ready, and that helped you survive. But what protects you in one season can imprison you in the next. If your nervous system thinks life is always an emergency, you can change jobs, move countries, level up financially, but inside, you're still bracing. That's not living, that's managing, and our culture glorifies that. If you're tired, you're productive. Grind now, rest later. But what if later never comes? What is the point of building a life you never get to enjoy? Some people don't need more money. They need safety. Some people don't need more hustle. They need healing. Even scripture says, come to me all who are weary. Weary, not strong, not perfect, weary. Rest was never meant to be a reward for burnout. It was always part of the design. So here's the shift. Soft life doesn't start with luxury. It starts with permission. Permission to rest without guilt. Permission to say no without over-explaining. Permission to not carry everything. Permission to be human. It's small. One slow morning. One honest conversation. One evening where you don't perform strength. One moment where you admit, I'm tired. So let me ask you again. When last did you feel safe? Who are you without pressure? If you didn't have to prove anything, how would you live? Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're not failing. Maybe you're just tired from surviving too long. And maybe soft life begins the moment you decide you deserve peace. This is Real Talk and Reflection. And I'll see you in the next conversation. Bye now.